to be able to go and close them accounts and get that insurance. Lord have mercy, woman, you did all that to go to jail? You did all that to go to jail. You can't work together like whoever was at the Social Security office that did that application. Y'all going to jail too? That's a grandmother there. She had no rights down at the Social Security Department when his daddy is up and living. And let me tell you something. Let me tell you something here. I don't care what kind of info, what process goes at the Social Security Department. If y'all interrogated me like that, you should have did her. Man. Yeah, she going to jail. I know she going. That's why I waited. You think I want to send that lady to jail? I don't even know why she's doing this to her grandkids. Yeah, she is going to jail. I wish Tyler's mom could be punished too for parent alienation. Because how can you go 24 years lying to a kid about their daddy that lives less than a mile away from them? A mile away. You know me, you know where I'm at. Wow. I'm playing basketball overseas, girl. I ain't playing for the Mavericks. What kind of money did you think I was making to run a game on me and Woodrow? And Woodrow, why haven't you contacted me, man? Woodrow, you're the person that really probably I need to talk to. I'll sleep better if I talk to you, Woodrow Jones, because evidently a game was ran on you too, because it ain't no way in the world that she could list me as the biological father, and my son is out there playing his butt off and a superstar, and I ain't never been in a news article, ain't never shot a picture, she sent you to daddy. You can talk. Why you ain't said nothing? Why there ain't no information on Woodrow? Somebody tell me why right now. Why there ain't no information on that boy's daddy? But they got his name, and why he ain't said nothing. As tough as that boy, man, y'all gonna make me mad now. As tough as he is, why ain't that daddy stepped up and said something? Your name listed as the biological daddy. What kind of game you and that woman running on me, man? Is you getting my child support money? Woodrow, is you spending my child support money? Y'all done ran the game. Y'all done ran the game. Game over. Game over. You think y'all done ran a game on me? Granny, game over. Mama, game over. Y'all game is over. Get Andrew on here. Andrew will tell you the story. This ain't against Andrew. This ain't against Tree of Life. I buried my sister in November with Tree of Life, so if I had something against them, I wouldn't have done that. But this is where it started at. Kids didn't even get to ride in the family car at their own mama funeral. Wow. But that's a story that never been told, because that's what a father do. He keep it all inside. Man, there's a lot of fathers out here, man. Y'all better listen to their story. I didn't say every dad's a good dad, and I never said every mom's a good mom. But just because every dad is not a good dad doesn't mean every dad got to be treated the same. I never said that. Taking them kids' money. Wow. It makes no sense. No sense. But I'm going to tell y'all today, this is my promise. My promise to y'all. I am going to fight as hard as a father can fight. You've never seen it. Yes, Scotty, you already know, buddy. I called Andrew. Andrew would not call casting back about his mama's information, that burial information. Mr. How's an auntie in the burial information? Trying to get money. I guess that's how she ended up at the T, trying to claim insurance money, because you done threw yourself in the burial information and her 27-year-old son ain't nowhere to be found. What are y'all doing up at these funeral homes stealing money? You know that ain't right. Y'all know that ain't right. It ain't right. It's not right. And we're going to fix this today. I was a stand-up guy. Without a paternity test, without signing a birth certificate, I took responsibility of my son, Tyler. I didn't have to check his mama. But look what happened to me. Lost a wife, career, all on the word of a woman. A woman that had no plans to ever allow me to be the father of my son. Wow. 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 Unbelievable. You would think that a grandmother and a mother are protectors. You would think that you could go to a grandmother for anything. Boy, is money that important? Is money that important? Money is important over love. And I saw that. And I saw, because I'm so hurt that my children's grandmother, just threw their relationship away over money. I can't make this up. I know Scotty, and I respect Andrew over at Tree of Life. And I hope that he will do the right thing by my sons and give them that information that they need to fully go against the grandmother, because she has committed fraud on this death certificate right here, and she's committed fraud at the Social Security Department. Dang. I can see if you stole the money and tried to do right. You took that money and was gone. Gone. And I got the messages. One thing you better not do is come on here and say I'm lying, because I got every message, every screen message, every voice. You know that my sons are recording you. Every voice message, everything. So you can't say you're lying, just like Andrew won't come on here and say it. Because Andrew when we went to the Tree of Life, we was recording that day of you on the phone. We was talking to his grandmother, and for her to say it's no insurance policy. There was never an insurance policy. What are y'all talking about? And Andrew's right there looking at it. He's looking at it. It's right there in his face. He's looking at an insurance policy from Kim Holloway. But you sitting on the phone 6 years later saying there's no insurance policy, and it's been cashed and sent to your address. Wow, man. Wow. Wow. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I guess this is just a game. I guess this is just a game. Game. Woman had cancer, man. This woman had cancer. She fought a long fight, 10 years with cancer. 10 years. Andrew is on there. He's the man on the notary down there. It's here. He knows what happened. This ain't a secret. I told you to personally talk to him several times. My son has texted him several times. Several, with no callback. Why wouldn't you not give him his mama's death information? Why wouldn't you not help him change his name to the informant where it was supposed to be? You have none of that. His grandmother never should have been there. You knew what time it was when you heard her on the phone say what insurance policy. The minute you heard her say what insurance policy, you should say, Caston, come on back here so I can help you. You know that. I don't have to explain that to you. If you call yourself the mortuary king, I don't know no mortuary king make no mistake like that. How many times has that been done before? That's what we need to know now. We may need to go back looking at records, because insurance policies could have been sent out to the wrong person. Just like it was in my case. And I would have never knew that. It took 6 years later to know that when a person is the beneficiary, nobody knows it. It's just sent to the address of the informant. So you don't really know who the beneficiary is, especially if it's a minor. We talk about in the minor. And insurance companies should do a lot better than that. Why would you have a minor's check being picked up or a minor's check being sent over the internet without, a thorough investigation of that? Why would you not have that? Why would you just send hundreds of thousands of dollars out to an address, to a bank account for a minor and not even see the minor?